Well. Morgan. I should have guessed.
Didn't think you could run from me forever, did you?
You must be off your nut. Untie me now, you stupid little...
Now. Come on. Don't kiss and make up, darling. You miss me, darling?
Yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on you.
Well, that's not going to happen, is it? I wouldn't even bother wasting your energy trying. Mind you, though, doesn't really matter. You'll be dead soon enough.
Well, who's going to kill me? You?
Well, you know I can.
I know you can't. You tried to kill me in the Valley Inn. You had me right in your sights, and you barely even winged me.
So? I only wanted to nick you.
Yeah, other that, you were just a lousy shot.
Well, I'm better than you. Want me to prove it?
You won't shoot me. You're just keeping me warm until Julian shows up, aren't you?
Yeah, Julian trusts me.
Yeah, well, that's one of his many problems, isn't it?
Yeah, and he knows that I'll carry out his orders.
Well, go on, then. Do it. Take your best shot. You got me right where you want me. Even you can't miss from here.
Yeah?
You're waiting for him, aren't you? Tell me, when's he arrive here, then?
Oh, if I told you that, I mean, that would just kill all the suspense.
So until then, you just play a little nursemaid. Wow. You having fun, are we?
Mm-hmm. Are you? I mean, if you hadn't fooled around with Julian's wife...
Oh, this is what this is really about, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what this is about. Julian trusted you.
This is not about Julian, this is about you. Why are you so interested in this? You think I betrayed you with Fiona, don't you? Huh? Isn't that why you want me dead?
Don't flatter yourself, babe. I was over you 2 seconds after you climbed out of my bed.
Yeah, you may say that, but these ropes say that you want me.
Sod off. I wouldn't even be in the same room with you if it weren't for Julian.
See, that's something I can't figure out. Why would you take orders from him when we both know he's not the sharpest tool in the shed?
Sharper than you any day.
Yeah, maybe, but not you. God, if you got out from underneath Julian's thumb, you might start running banks and stop robbing them.
From where I'm sitting, the only one under Julian's thumb is you. Then again, I didn't kill Julian's wife, did I?
I didn't kill Fiona. It was Julian himself. I was trying to protect her.
Right.
And you know it.
Like you're trying to protect that other woman from her husband, Maria Gray, right?
Yeah, what do you know about Maureen, anyway?
When are you going to stop chasing after these poor, helpless women? I mean, they always end up getting hurt.
I swear. You better not lay a finger on her.
Well, maybe I'm not the one you should be worrying about.
You told Julian about Maureen.
You already knew that she's been hiding you. And that made her really useful to us. But now that you're accounted for, I mean, there's really no telling what he might do to her.
Oh, man, Maureen's of absolutely no use to you now you've got me. She's back with her husband, and there's nothing between her and me.
Right. Like there was nothing between you and Fiona. Right, I get it. You see, Julian's got this little thing against women who cheat.
Look, Julian could never accept the fact that it was over between him and Fiona.
Yeah, well, she killed her.
I didn't kill her, and you know it. Deep down, I know you do.
You know, Julian said you'd say that.
How can you believe him over me? You and me were closer than two people can be.
Yeah, but then you double-crossed me, didn't you? Which Julian's never done!
I didn't double-cross you. I just never give you what you wanted.
Yeah? Well, Julian does.
Yeah, but for how long? Only until he finds out how you double-crossed him.
What are you going on about?
Oh, don't you remember? Huh? The Imperial Bank heist? When you skimmed a couple of million off the top for yourself?
I never skimmed a shilling off that job, or any other, and you know that.
Yeah, but does Julian? Because soon after you shot me, I wrote a letter to Julian explaining exactly where that missing money went, when it went out of his pocket straight into yours.
You are lying.
Julian might believe me. I've made arrangements for that letter to be sent to him if anything happens to me. And if you think he was mad when Fiona betrayed him...
Julian knows me, all right? He knows I would never do anything like that.
You're shagging him, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Well, if you are, you're not as smart as I thought you were. Because if you're sleeping with Julian, it's only going to end up in one place. You're going to be 6 feet under in a coffin right next to Fiona's. You want to think about that?
Julian would never turn on me. He loves me.
He also loved Fiona. Or so he says. And look what happened to her. He killed her.
Shut up!
And he thinks he owns you now. You so much as look at another guy, and out comes the knife.
I said shut up!
You're just a dead woman walking, Morgan. And now you've gone and made yourself vulnerable to that psycho.
I am not. Nor ever will be vulnerable to anyone.
Yeah, you just keep telling yourself that, darling.
Hello? Hey, Julian, where are you? Yeah, of course I've got him. When have I ever let you down? Great. No, I can't wait to see you. And the condemned shall eat a hearty meal. You miss me?
Like the plague.
Yeah, well, I got all your favorites. Chicken vindaloo, extra hot, poppadoms.
Yeah, well, I'm not hungry.
Really? Huh. So, trying to break free from these rapes didn't work up an appetite, huh? I remember you used to get quite peckish with me after a romp.
What's keeping Julian?
Huh. Anxious to meet your executioner, eh?
Yeah, you said he was coming. Where is he?
I don't know. Said he had to take some business. I don't know. Something close to your heart.
There's nothing close to my heart, Morgan.
Liar. I remember you used to be quite the white knight with the women you bed.
Yeah, well, you should know, eh?
Were you this hostile with Fiona, or is it just me that brings out the beast in you?
You bring out nothing in me.
Yeah? Not even hatred.
No, hatred's your thing, not mine.
Since when? Oh, don't tell me. This is about the Americanization of Aidan. I mean, please, don't tell me that you believe the good guy still wins in the end. Because if that were true, darling, it would be you standing where I'm standing. And it would be Julian tied to that chair, counting down his final hour. Suit yourself. I mean, it's not as if you're going to starve to death. It's not really Julian's style.
What are you now, an expert on Julian or something?
Well, let's just say it's my job to anticipate his wants and needs.
More like Julian snaps his fingers and you obey him like a trained dog.
Well, I'm very well compensated. Not to mention satisfied.
Doesn't it annoy you, running errands for a whacked-out thug like Julian?
Yeah, well, when you consider the alternatives, you know.
Oh, come on, Morgan, there's plenty of alternatives. You were first in your class at Cambridge, for God's sake.
Yeah, well, it's really sweet of you to remember.
Yeah. I remember lots of things about you.
Like what?
Like you take honey in your tea. And you're a ranked player at the East London Chess Club. Almost as good as me.
Oh, yeah, you're really good, you are. I mean, you're a bleeding whiz. But I'm better.
I never lost against you, though, have I?
Whatever, I took you on 3 separate occasions.
Yeah, in your dreams.
You know what, I've moved up a rank since we last played together.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Learned some new moves, have we?
Mm-hmm.
Show me.
You want to play?
Afraid to take me on?
See, you don't stand a chance.
What are you gonna do? Deny a dead man his last rights to play chess?
No. I could think of a lot more fun things we could do with your final hours.
You're just afraid I might ruin your chess club ranking, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. I won't lose. But even if I did, I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because you're not going to be around to tell anyone, so...
Well, let the games begin, then.
You're so funny, Aidan. Up to your old tricks again. I mean, I'm going to be sitting here pondering the chessboard, and you're going to be sitting there pondering your means of escape.
See, the way I see it is, you either trust me, or we sit here doing nothing. It's up to you. You are amazing.
What?
You bring your chess set and all your assassinations.
Helps keep me focused. Left or right?
I'll go for the right.
Your move. Come on, then. Tell me what you want to do.
Well, we haven't named the stakes yet.
Well, what did you have in mind?
Right. If I win this game, you give me the rest of the vindaloo.
I thought you said you weren't even hungry.
Yeah, like you said. My last meal and all that.
And here I was thinking that you might be hungry for something else.
Well, do we have a bet?
But what if I win?
Yeah, right. When hell freezes over. Knight to B6.
You bloody bastard.
18 moves. Looks like the East London Chess Club ain't what it used to be, eh?
Yeah, well, win the next one.
Hey, what about my food? Right. Look, I'm a man of many talents, but even I can't eat with my hands tied.
Nice try.
What? Come on, the door's locked. You've got a gun. If you want a rematch, untie me.
One wrong move, and you are so dead.
When have I ever made a bad move on you, Morgan?
Remember the last time I had you tied up? Circumstances were very different.
And the setting was a lot more inviting.
Still, at least we still have heat.
You know what I want?
Oh, yeah.
Cheese and turkey on rye bread with all the trimmings.
Oh, you didn't?
Checkmate means another meal for me. Unless you'd like to make the stakes more interesting.
Nothing can alter the end that Julian's got planned for you.
But I can have a lot more fun in the time I have left.
Yeah? What do I stand to gain?
I know exactly what you like. And how you like it. You interested? Oh, just by using that routine we had in Birmingham. Settling into that little building next to the bank. Getting all chummy with the local blokes.
Have you? So there's a bank next to the Pinecone Motel, is there? I never noticed.
Close enough.
Scoring is so easy when they consider you one of their own.
The simple folk of Pine Valley think I'm a saintly do-gooder with a troubled soul.
Interesting. Because I, on the other hand, know just how cruel and ruthless you can be. So, you've endeared yourself to the common man of Pine Valley, eh?
I've made quite a few fangs among the common women, too.
What, and this is all some part of some master plan that Julie and I have interrupted, is it?
My contracting job gives me access to homes of Pine Valley's richest citizens.
Have you used it?
Oh, you haven't heard the best yet. My aunt is bloody chief of police. Aunt Anna thinks that I walk on water.
Now that could come in handy.
Yeah, you're right, it could have done. If I'd have made my move before somebody cut me off.
Yeah, well, once you had their confidence, mate, you should have struck fast.
That's a damn waste. Because these Yanks, they're ripe for the picking.
Oh, is that supposed to tempt me, is it? You know, I think I prefer the sure thing I've got back in England with Julian.
Oh, yeah? Being Julian's lover must be real top rung on the ladder.
Yeah? It's pretty close to heaven.
Now, why don't I believe you? In fact, speaking of heaven, how's Julian's temper doing since he sent Fiona there?
I can handle Julian, thank you, and his temper.
But the relationship can't be completely satisfying you, can it?
What Julian lacks in the bedroom, he more than makes up for in the bank.
You're playing with fire, Morgan.
It's my business.
Now, don't get me wrong. I agree you can never have too much money, but it's a damn shame that you don't love him.
What's love got to do with it?
You'll never have what you and I had. Not with him, anyway.
What do you want me to say, that you're a better lover than Julian is?
Aren't I?
Of course, but I don't understand why you need to hear me say it.
We had some hot times, didn't we?
Hottest.
Of course, that's all over and done with now if you stick with Julian.
Oh, you jealous?
No, I'm concerned. Concerned that you'll never get happily ever after with a rabid dog.
Right. And betraying him will just turn him into a playful puppy.
You're a worthy adversary, Morgan. If we band together, there is no man ever born that could stop us. Think you still got a chance of winning? You strategize better than any other bloke I've partnered with.
You being serious?
That's not all. You're a good kid. You're fearless.
Yeah? So where does that put us?
Well, we can have a hell of a lot more and share a hell of a lot more with that Julian out of the picture.
Let's talk about the sharing part.
I'm on game if I wasn't all tied up.
Yeah, you'd have been gone 2 days ago.
Not alone. Not if I could have talked you into coming with me.
How do I know you're being serious?
Oh, come on, Morgan. My memory must be better than yours. Because if I think back about the times that we spent together, there's no part of it that I don't want back.
It's not that I don't think it's a good idea, you know. It's just... there are other factors to consider.
You don't have to be afraid. You and me are more than a match for Julian.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to think so. But if Julian proved us wrong... you know, I've got better things to do with my time than keep Fiona company on the other side.
Well, it's up to you, isn't it? Because if you ask me, Morgan, Julian's got a hair trigger. And eventually, he will snuff you for ordering the wrong wine with dinner.
And what? Some things are worth dying for, are they?
Absolutely. Like independence, great sex, financial freedom. We could be living the high life. We could have it all, Morgan.
Yeah. For how long?
Well, all of life's a gamble. Who knows how long we've got?
But while we're here...
by God, the world's gonna know.
and we're gonna revel in every minute.
So don't let life pass you by. Because that Julian's temper, it makes him sloppy. And sooner or later, his luck's gonna run out. Now, do you really want to be around here with that when that happens?
Checkmate.
You crafty little bugger.
Did you just throw the game on purpose?
Now, why would I do that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe to lull me into a false sense of superiority and camaraderie. Like one of our marks?
You're way too smart for that, gorgeous.
Yeah. I am. So why don't we try something else?
Well, that's surpassed anything I ever remembered. Just think what we could do if I wasn't all tied up.
Right now, I can't think of anything else.
No, it's all good, Morgan.
Yeah. Except the part where you knocked me out to get my gun.
Now, I wouldn't do something like that.
Maybe not. But old habits die hard, don't they?
Do I want to save my life? Yes, I do, sure. But I also want to save yours. I mean, honestly, really. How long do you think it's going to last with Julian?
Julian's fine. As long as you don't cross him. But that's what you're finding out, isn't it?
But Morgan, darling, if we get together, we would be unbeatable. I swear it, we would be incredible.
Yeah. I'd have to be sure you're not playing me, though.
Well, how can I prove that to you?
Get me into one of the fat cat's houses.
All right. Okay, consider it done.
And after I land one of those pigeons you've prepped, maybe we can hook up.
It just so happens I know the perfect one.
So do I. And this little beauty's gonna be my first too. Open, innocent, trusting face. She might as well have a target painted on her forehead.
There's much bigger game running around Pine Valley, Morgan.
Yeah? Little memory-deprived Maureen. I mean, she must have been a right pushover for you, eh? Mind you, it's funny. The dumb, naive ones never used to attract you, eh?
Yeah, and they still don't.
What, since Fiona you've started respecting the sanctity of marriage, have you?
Look, I'm not even attracted to her, okay? She's not my type.
Yeah? She's mine. Living in that big castle, rolling in green.
Your time's way too valuable running after the wrong pigeon, darling.
Yeah? Interesting. Very interesting. So, why do you want to protect this girl exactly?
I don't. It's you I want to protect.
Oh, I can take care of myself, thanks. Besides, this princess won't even know she's been hit.
You'll never be able to pull it off. Not solo.
Watch me. I'll fill you in when I get back.
I'm serious. I didn't prep her like I should have, so it won't work, darling.
Such modesty. Come on, Aidan. We both know that you're the best at laying the groundwork. And just like the old days, I'll take over from here.
And cut me out?
What?
I invest my time and my energy for you just to sweep in and make off with the score? I don't think so, Morgan.
You're worried I'm going to cut you out?
To make sure you don't even try, me and you will go and take care of Maureen together, okay?
I don't think you're going to make very good time tied to that chair, darling.
Very funny, Morgan. But if I'm with you, this will be the easiest score of our career.
Maybe. Or maybe you're just going to distract me.
First, we'll get the money, and then we can enjoy some of our own distraction. What do you say? We go back to that nude beach in the grill.
Well, you convinced me that honey was a natural sunscreen.
You never complained when I licked it off.
After I've relieved Maria of her little fortune, maybe we could, plan an encore.
You rush this. You go solo. And you'll blow it.
Listen, the sooner I get to the castle...
Wild wind it is, Morgan.
Yeah, right. The sooner we can get to the new beach. God, you really still haven't learned patience, have you, Aidan?
Well, I've learned plenty of other new tricks I can show you.
Later. Oh, come on, don't sulk, baby. I've got all the help I need. And if I have to use it, well, we both know what a good shot I am, don't we? Don't worry. The girl won't suffer.
Morgan, untie me, will you, please?
Just tell me how I should gain access to the castle. Tell me where she keeps the good stuff.
The best way to get in there is with me.
Tell me the second best.
Well, since you sunk a bullet in me, Wildwind is crawling with extra security.
See, fortunately, I've got a way with boys who like to play with guns. I shoot them first.
There's a side entrance that leads down to the cellar and up through the kitchen. But you'll never be able to crack that safe.
I've opened a few in my time.
Yeah, not like this one, though.
So what's it got in it then? Just some diamonds?
The rocks and the cash in that safe. There's enough to make Queen Elizabeth draw. Because Maria's husband's family's got some kind of Hungarian royalty thing going.
Yeah, but wouldn't they be safer in the bank?
Not with the security system these people have.
Right. And she gave you access to all this stash because...
In case
what?
I need to finance a fast getaway, Morgan.
If you were just interested in her fortune, why didn't you just take the money and get the bloody hell out of there?
I don't know why. Because some genius sunk a bullet into my side?
Yeah. Or maybe betting that doe-eyed innocent was just so much fun you couldn't stop.
I never slept with her. I've already told you that.
Yeah, well, you two must have been really close for her to, just offer up this nice chunk of her family fortune.
Oh, come on. You've got nothing to be jealous of. Take me along with you. And if necessary, I'll snuff Maureen myself.
I can't release you yet. I'm gonna go to Whirlwind. Tell me where the safe is.
It's behind a painting, in the alcove, off the main living room.
If I can't crack it, I'll have to see what else I can pick up, eh? You were impetuous, weren't you? That was a really, really dumb move, Aidan. I know all that rubbish about you and us getting it together was just rubbish. You should have known better than to cross me, Aidan.
Where are you going?
Whirlwind, to see if anything that you've told me is true, and if it's not, I might just have to cause just a little bit of trouble for your doe-eyed innocence.
You touch Maureen, and I'll...
Well, what are you going to do, Aidan? Spit on me?
There's nothing that's going on between Maureen like you're imagining.
Yeah, I want to see what this girl's got that I don't. I mean, maybe she reminds you of Fiona. I mean, Fiona was your first great mistake, and this yank's your second.
You are way off, Morgan.
Oh, no. I mean, what if the poor little thing gets in my way? Then both of your mistakes are going to be waiting for you in eternity. Mind you, not that it matters. Julian's going to be sending you there soon enough, mate.
I have to get to Maureen. I have to. Come on. Damn you, Morgan. If you touch Maureen, I swear I will... Come on.
With myself that you'd get free.
Come closer, and you'll find out.
Don't you want to hear about my little visit with your precious Maria?
I assume that you didn't give her my regards.
Alas, Lady Grey was not at her best.
Well, not with you there.
Get in there. If she got an attack of the vapors, she looked like the heroine, like some anemic heroine from a Victorian pantomime.
Well, you have that effect on people.
Yeah? Maybe she's lovesick, Aidan. Just really missing you. Either that, or she's just got the flu. Not that it matters, though. I mean, her chiseled husband was in attendance, standing there, waiting for her every whim.
Did you find the safe?
Exactly where you said, yeah.
Open it.
I'm not a safe cracker.
You'll need my help then.
Seems like you're a man of many talents, Aidan.
Oh, there's no end to what these hands can do, Morgan. Come on, let's go. You bitch!
This is my party, love. I'll say when we leave.
You could have killed me. You know, Julian wouldn't be very happy.
Julian said I had to keep you alive. He didn't say I could make you suffer. Sit down! Sit! Looks like we'll be needing some more ropes, eh?
Well, good job. I bet even Houdini can get out of this one.
You're gonna push me too far, Aidan.
Oh, you can take it. You could always take it. Working with you, Morgan, you were the best.
Yeah, right.
You remember the rush on the job? The precision, the execution. Every second counting. We were a perfect fit, Morgan.
Yeah. And then you moved on, didn't you?
And here we are, noughts and crosses, the old team. Come on, cut me loose, eh? We'll go and crack that safe at Wildwind.
Yeah, right. And then you'll take the money and Maria and run the bleeding hell out of it.
Maureen's more trouble than she's worth, darling.
Hmm? You know, I'm really glad you said that because I've got something else in mind.
What's that?
We're gonna hit Wildwind tonight after everyone's asleep. You'll crack the safe, we'll clean it out, and then we'll head to Julian's place. Paradise Island, Bahamas.
And he'll be expecting us there, will he?
Why don't you just let me worry about that? Of course, if you stand in my way, both you and your precious Maria are gonna bite the bullet. Rise and shine, lover.
Morgan, what time is it?
Too late for lunch. Too early for dinner. God, I would kill for a pint and a packet of crisps.
I thought we were going to go over to Wildwood and crack the safe.
Yeah, well, I just really enjoy watching you sleeping.
Now we're going to have to wait till dark. Great.
Oh, we're not waiting. We're going in. Now.
In broad daylight. What, have you lost your mind or something?
What's the matter, love? Just falling for that Bambi-eyed bimbo weakened your nerve. I'm glad I brought my inspector's badge with me. Getting past that guard was child's play.
Look, we still have our work cut out for us. Because I don't count you chickens yet.
Yeah, your work, I'll watch. Move it.
Do you mind when you're pointing that thing? Because I'd make a rotten boy soprano.
Yeah. Or else you'll end up seriously dead if you double-cross me.
Oh, ye of such little faith. Just like old times.
Stick with it.
Fine. You know, take all the romance out of it.
There'll be plenty of time for that later. Right now, why don't we just consign your special forces on cracking this safe?
The plan is, you and me and the King's Ransom sail off to some tropical paradise.
First, show me the money, then we'll talk about travel plans.
Almost there. What are you doing?
Oh, bloody something started when? Last night. Okay, she's worse today?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's that flu that's going around.
Well, any other symptoms? Headache, nausea?
Off and on, yeah.
Your lady fares not so well since my last visit.
I was 3 seconds away from getting into the safe and you pushed past me and ruined all my work.
Now, safety first. You don't want to leave any telltale marks now, do you, love? Unless you want to get caught with your trousers down.
We are here to do a job. Let's get on with it.
Yeah, not so fast. Let's just wait for the doctor to make his house call. We'll proceed when he's gone.
Now, who's stalling?
Come on, get on with it.
Bingo.
Come on then, love. Show me the hidden treasure. I don't suppose this deal has got anything to do with a nude frolic in the grill, has it?
I'm afraid not.
Pity. Because I don't know whether it's this gun barrel bullet imagery or the testosterone that you're flinging around, but I'm getting really hot.
Here's my offer. I'll let you get away with the cash and the jewelry if you promise me that when you leave here, you'll never look back.
Right. So I get the loot and a bullet.
I won't shoot you.
No? Well, Julian will if I don't deliver you. He's expecting you to come to the Bahamas. So much for deals, eh?
Okay, all right then. Let's just shoot each other and be done with it.
What? What the bloody hell are you going on about? You're still thinking about Maureen.
I'll be worried about yourself if I were you.
Yeah, this romance is not going to last, Aidan. I mean, even if you so much as manage to get out of here, it's just going to make Julian want to kill you all the more.
I can take care of Julian, Morgan.
Yeah, before he takes care of Maureen. You killed Julian's wife, Aidan, and he is definitely an eye for an eye kind of guy.
Why don't you play it smart and take off?
Because that means certain death. At least here I stand some chance of survival.
I'm trying to help you. Now run.
What am I supposed to think there's someone behind me? Aidan, you're pathetic.
And would I pull a stupid old move like that?
Yes. You're desperate.
As if I could throw you.
Anyone walking in would make their presence known anyway. Unless your poor sick girlfriend walked in.
Yeah, there's no chance of that, is there?
Oh my God, Aidan, what are you doing here? When did you get back from London?
Right?
I'm fine. When did you get back from London?
I never left the States. It's a long story.
What about Julian? Did you find him?
No, not yet. Man, have you got a fever?
No, I'm gonna be fine.
You're sick.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be fine. What about the inspector, though? Is she dead? She's not, is she?
Inspector?
Yeah, she's with Scotland Yard.
Morgan is with Julia, Maria.
Oh my God, she was here asking questions about you.
Thanks to you, it's all fine now. We've got the upper hand.